2022 in Dawson County, Georgia, state police received a report of shoplifting suspects fleeing in a Ford Fusion. Upon locating the vehicle that matched the description, they activated their emergency lights and sirens. The suspect slowed down but did not pull over completely.
2158. If you'll let them know, Dawson, have them stop. We're southbound just before 13. Occupied times 4.
The suspects drove onto the shoulder lane and came to a complete stop, but as soon as the trooper exited the patrol car, they accelerated and fled the scene.
You ready there? Taking off on me. Going southbound. Native pit.
The trooper quickly caught up to the suspect and executed a pit maneuver, causing the suspect's vehicle to spin off the road. The trooper then exited his patrol car and arrested the suspect.
Keep your hands up! Keep your hands up! Keep your hands up! Face away from me and walk backwards through me. Walk backwards. Back to me. Back.
The suspect were successfully arrested and taken into custody. On August 23, 2022, Florida Highway Patrol became involved in a pursuit of a suspect who allegedly stole a box truck. This chase is surely one of the wildest you'll ever see.
Wrong way, Archer traffic. 100 block. Reserve a canal block. Back in the right lane of travel. An acceleration point. Right behind you. Anybody have any ideas on pitching? Can we pit a two-wheel drive or a two-wheel rear vehicle? What time is it again?
First of all, how do people think they can escape from multiple patrol cars in a box truck? Yet, despite the size of the vehicle, that didn't stop him from driving recklessly.
Corey, where you at now? Archer 93. Shut up, catch I get the tick out in front of Master Coast. Shut up. Can I get an update, please? We're eastbound. Or time conversion eastbound. When I'll call for DSO. Eastbound. ASO units 2300 Archer.
Knowing the risks involved, the trooper still decided to execute a pit maneuver to bring the chase to an end, but it didn't go as planned.
I am now the lead vehicle. Oh, signal 4 into a ASO K9, still eastbound, place here. Hey, you good? Signal 4, gaining wrong lane of traffic. Evidently wrong lane of travel. Stand by. Going to third corner. Attention pit, we are going through the Metro Diner Plaza.
Despite multiple attempts at a pit maneuver, the suspect kept fleeing, managing to evade capture every time. However, when he finally exited the parking lot, he made the surprising decision to jump out of the truck and flee on foot.
Southbound 34.
The suspect was arrested and taken into custody, bringing the chase to an end. What are your thoughts on this wild pursuit? Let us know in the comments. On May 21st, 2018, police pursued a man suspected of shoplifting from a store in West Memphis, Arkansas. 3 patrol cars joined the pursuit, attempting to box in the suspect. However, a miscalculation allowed him to escape, and the reckless chase continued. A trooper executed a pit maneuver, causing the suspect's vehicle to spin. The suspect then drove into oncoming traffic, ultimately colliding with a truck. Troopers quickly arrived on scene, arresting the suspect and taking him into custody without further incident. On April 9, 2022, in Forsyth County, Georgia, state police spotted a Dodge driver weaving through traffic and making unsafe lane changes. The driver initially pulled over to the side of the road, but as soon as the trooper approached, he accelerated and fled the scene, sparking a pursuit.
4240 right on Marketplace. Making a turn, come back to 400.
Southbound 400, southbound 400.
The Dodge driver accelerated and sped off, but one trooper had already positioned himself ahead of the suspect and set up spike strips. As the suspect drove past, the trooper successfully deployed the strips, deflating the tires. After his tires were deflated, the suspect came to a stop and found himself surrounded by multiple patrol cars. Troopers quickly exited their vehicles to arrest the fleeing suspect.
Vehicles, gotta stop.
40 in custody.
The suspect was successfully arrested and taken into custody without further incident, bringing the chase to an end. In 2023, Ohio Highway Patrol officers found themselves in a high-stakes chase involving a recreational vehicle. This wild pursuit quickly turned out to be far more dangerous than anyone expected. Just when you think the suspect couldn't make this chase any more dangerous, he veers off the road and begins driving around houses.
We're on high power and Solian.
Realizing just how dangerous this suspect was, the trooper sped up and attempted a pit maneuver to stop him, but things didn't go as the trooper expected.
Be ready. Right here's something. He's not gonna blow anyone. Send that dog. Send that dog.
Troopers finally managed to stop the suspect's vehicle. He exited and tried to flee on foot, but was quickly arrested and taken into custody without further incident, bringing the chase to an end. On January 2nd, 2024, Milwaukee police found themselves in pursuit of a mobile dealer. When officers located the vehicle, they activated their emergency lights and sirens, but the suspect refused to stop, triggering a high-speed chase.
Look at the dealer here.
Radar spot on 43rd approaching Mill Road. Person with light, 42 dealing driving. Clear, he's going to be going east on Mill Road from 43rd. Again, white Ford Fusion. Lights are inside of launch. Dealing with terms of given transaction.
Service monitor.
It's his nice mile.
Okay.
The suspect began driving recklessly, weaving between cars in the middle of the road and narrowly missing oncoming traffic. He showed no regard for the safety of others.
Passing right side road. Traffic is light now. Speeds are 75 and holding. Roads are dry. One-way roads. Approaching Green Bay Ave shortly.
Traffic condition.
Traffic is clear. Very fortunate to still south on Green Bay. We're approaching Thunder. Still south. It's still south on Green Bay. Past Thunder. Approaching Silver Spring will be the next major. We're still south. To the red. Approaching Silver Spring. Clear. Clear to the red on Civic Drive.
Thanks to heavy traffic, a trooper managed to catch up with the suspect. As the suspect tried to squeeze through, he collided with another vehicle, bringing the chase to a halt. He then exited the vehicle and tried to flee on foot, but officers caught up with him within seconds and arrested him without further incident. In 2021, Ohio State Police pursued a red SUV after the driver was spotted making unsafe lane changes and ignoring stop sign. A trooper witnessing the erratic driving activated emergency lights and sirens, but the SUV driver refused to stop, sparking a wild, high-speed chase.
Our county angry. Southbound on 202. Maybe the suspect that shot up in Pickler the other week. Speeds at 80. Traffic lights. Rush at 240. 240. Right now with it. Okay. Towards them. Towards them. Out with us. 5. 431. I need medic.
As the suspect hit the gas to accelerate, he lost control and crashed into a tree. Multiple patrol cars arrived at the scene and provided assistance until an ambulance arrived. The suspect was taken to the hospital, where he recovered and was later taken into custody. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. What punishment do you think is fair for fleeing law enforcement? On April 26, 2022, Milwaukee police engaged in a high-speed chase with a homicide suspect. During the pursuit, the driver reached speeds of up to 119 miles per hour. The suspect swerved across 3 lanes to take an exit, continuing to drive at high speeds in a dangerously reckless manner. Recognizing the escalating risk, the trooper alerted other units and requested backup as the pursuit grew more intense and hazardous.
Georgia Claiborne. Going southbound. And 53 southbound. He's gonna get on to 94 westbound. Give me a silver and black. Hashtag. That's just what's in emergency here. ES3 team, send him an exit number.
The trooper continued chasing the suspect down the highway. The suspect began slowing down, and trooper decided to not execute pit maneuver to see if the suspect is willing to pull over on his own.
Spike, left tire, rear.
One trooper successfully deployed spike strips, deflating the suspect's tires and slowing the pursuit.
Still 943. 3 tires deflated. Three tires. Back right tires also stuck. Slowing down. Mile marker 42. Slowing down. Way down.
Before 42, they're ordering subjects outside of the vehicle.
You got me, bro?
2 troopers exited a patrol car and instructed suspect to exit the vehicle one by one. They were both arrested and taken into custody without further incident, bringing the chase to an end. On April 15, 2021, Michigan State Police pursued a shooting suspect. When officers surrounded him at a gas station and attempted an arrest, he struck multiple vehicles and fled the scene.
Northbound on westbound on Charles.
The trooper closed in and executed a pit maneuver, but the attempt was unsuccessful. The suspect managed to regain control and continued driving recklessly.
Which way on Elder? East. Now heading south on Wallace Street. Westbound on Michigan right now. Westbound on Michigan. All right, he's running right there. That's the car on park.
The suspect eventually came to a stop, exited his vehicle, and fled on foot. Troopers searched the nearby area but found no sign of him. 2 days later, he was located, arrested, and taken into custody.